Set 80108, Lunar New Year Traditions, is a LEGO seasonal set. It comes with 1,066 pieces, 12 minifigures. It is for the ages of 8 and up, and it was released January 10th, 2022. It retails in Canada for $99.99 Canadian, in the US for $79.99 US, in the UK for £59.99, and in the rest of Europe for €69.99 up to €74.99, with Finland being at €89.95. So this is one of two of the Chinese New Year sets that's being released this year. The other one I will be reviewing in the next video to come out. But let's get into this. So oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so the front of the box has a large picture of the set. It's sort of a 6-section module set that can be put together in many different ways or centered around a main constructional piece in the middle. You have the LEGO logo on the top left of all sides, so I don't have to go over that again. You have all the information on the left just below that on the front. On the right, there is the Spring Festival Chinese Festival Special Edition badge on the top right. And beside that is Build Together, so I'm guessing that this means that there will be 6 sets of instructions, and you could build this together as a family, each person doing maybe one section depending on how big your family is, or 2, or even 3. The bottom right shows the other modules of a set that aren't shown in the main picture because it's round, and the bottom shows all the minifigures there. My god, there's quite a lot of them. None of them have names, but there are 12 of them along the bottom there. The back of the set has a picture of the set stacked up in a pyramid type shape, so you can stack them. However, I think I'm going to be displaying mine on the corner of the shelf, just stacked up in a single row, make it a little just to save space on my end. But yeah, they can be stacked in many different ways. So to the right of the LEGO logo on the top left, it shows the module from a more of a top-down perspective. Below that to the left is one of the rooms, and you have a child sort of cutting, like they're wrapping a present there. They're cutting the wrapping paper, and a parent there with a package of sunflower seeds. To the very top right corner, you have a picture of another room, what looks like a oven cooking a fish and a family watching TV. Below that, you have another room which looks like a old couple and a grandchild, and they're exchanging presents. A nice picture, or a nice little sticker painting piece on the wall of a tiger there. That's nice. The one side, where is it? Haha. One side, to the right of the LEGO logo, has the warning, but due to small parts, there is a potential choking hazard if children 0 to 3 consume pieces, so watch out for that. Below that is the name of the set in 2 other languages, and what I assume is the Build Together that was on the front in 2 other languages. And then you have a picture of the set that was on the front of a box. The other side, to the right of the LEGO logo, has the components, where they were made and where they were distributed. And to the right of that is the Spring Festival Chinese Festival Special Edition badges in 2 other languages there. The top of the set has all of the minifigures laid out there. Once again, none of them have names, but they are all holding little accessories and in different positions along there. And to the right, the actual size indicator is is the main minifigure that you see in that sort of special module that was on the front. That's filled with like all of those gold items and stuff. And the bottom of the set has the lego.com/apps life advertisement, so you can get the LEGO Building Instructions app or multiple other apps for kids to have fun and play with. And there's the usual recycling, UPC, and trademark information there. This box is a taped box, so on either side there are 2 pieces of tape that you gotta cut to get into it. So, here are the contents of the set. You get 7 bags labeled 1 to 7, no additional bags added. And then you get the instructions in a sealed bag. There are, as far as I can tell, 6 different instructions for the bags. So that's what the Build Together is going to do. You can have people building different stuff. For the stickers, you have 24 different stickers on here, so that's not the worst, that's not a extreme amount of stickers, but there are 24. And you have all of the instructions, and they are labeled 1 to 6. So, and all of them have a different picture on the front of it. So, The first instruction booklet has a, well, I'll stick all of the pictures on the front as I go through them. You know what? I'm going to stick them all on the upper right corner of the screen so that you can see which instruction booklet we're on. But first one, when you open it up, it has a double page for the Lego Building Instructions app. So this app will allow you to download instructions and be able to use them that way. You can also do this on the Lego website. There are, however, main differences. The app has a easier to use. You can go by theme and then sort that by year. On the website, you need to search by keywords or the set number. And the instructions go, last time I checked, to about 2010 or just a little bit earlier, while the site goes to 1996. So the site is more comprehensive. The building app is easier to use. The next two pages have the build together. So there's a fun little comic in there showing you how you can gather your whole family and build all the modules together to have a little fun there. So from what I understand, book 1 will do bags 1 and 2. So bag 1 does one of the modules, mainly the one that looks like it's sort of an outside terrace, and the and bag 2 will do the middle section that all the modules are connected to. On the back of these instructions, you have a win component, so you can enter for a chance to, you can enter a survey to give your feedback and enter for a chance to win a Lego site. And the page on the inside shows different Monkey Kids sets, one of which I do actually hope to review at some point, but there's just about 6 different sets on that page. So building instruction number 2 has another unique thing on the front that'll be showing up there. The inside has the exact same 2 pages on showing you how you can get everyone to assemble a set together. Along with that, bag 3 will do what looks like the fireworks and sort of little, or not fireworks, but little sort of souvenir stand section there. The very back page has I can't remember the name of the set, but it's the really big 2,000-piece Monkey Kids set that released on January 1st. That is quite impressive to look at, almost sort of like a Ninjago City Gardens variant of that. But that's an advertisement on there, and that's it for that instruction. Instruction number 3, unique image on the front, up the right. It has the exact same thing for getting everyone to build together. And bag 4 will do the sort of front door, or sort of just inside the front door of like a apartment with for wrapping gifts and stuff. The back has a Rebuild the World advertisement with a Lego heart sort of being mended together with Lego bricks there, and that's it for that one. Building instruction number 4 has a unique picture on the front, and it has the exact same build together 2 pages on there showing which one this will build. This is bag 5, which will build the living room module with 3 of the minifigures. And the back of it has a Rebuild the World with a little old grandma brick build figure on a motorcycle. That instruction 5 has a unique image on the front again, along with the insides having the build together with showing that this is for bag 5, or bag 6. Instruction 5 is for bag 6. Bag 6 will do the sort of living room, or more sort of a living room table little aesthetic there with 3 of the minifigures. And the back has another Rebuild World set with a robotic unique extension there for a teddy bear to pilot. Those Rebuild the World advertisements are always entertaining. Instruction booklet number 6 has another unique image on the front, along with the same build together little comic there. Instruction 6 does bag 7, and bag 7 is that sort of room with all of the gold in it and that really interesting looking minifigure. And the back of this has a Rebuild the World, a snail with jet engines on the side of it. And this has, oh my god, 6 pages of parts on it. That was a lot for building instructions. So I'm going to give the packaging of this a 4 out of 5. There was nothing incredible with it, nothing special. It was actually pretty cool to see that all of these were in a bag and none of them were bent, because these are usually the size of instructions that get bent quite a bit. So that was fun to see them not being not being ruined. And now we will build this all up. This is it's going to be pretty interesting. Okay, so here is the set. You get a orange brick separator, a bunch of extra pieces here, and somehow I managed to get a extra 1 or 2x4 flat tile with a some Chinese writing print on it. You're only supposed to get one in the set. I managed to get, they packaged another one for some reason, so I'm really happy about that. For the minifigures, you get 12 nice little minifigures here. We will start off one of the minifigures, one of the 2 orange decorative minifigures, the male. So he has orange adult legs and orange torso with a sort of sweater print on it. The back has a little lion face on it. He has white arms, yellow hands, just a sort of cheesy smiling face there, and nice sort of just nice sort of straight hair with a bit of windswept on the front, black hair. You have the woman with orange. She has orange adult legs, a exact same torso as the previous guy, so the sort of orange sweatery print with the line on the back. White hands, white arms, yellow hands. She has a single smiling face on, and her hair is sort of a nice little framing a bit on the front, and then on the back it goes into a very ponytail with pretty much going all the way down the back of the torso. You have another minifigure here. He has sort of a nougaty color, or sort of a lightish nougaty color adult legs. He has a light blue torso with a sort of worker's shirt on and a little fanny pack print with belt going around the edge. He has light blue arms, brown hands. He has a single face with a really open mouth, excited face with stubble on the sides. And he has a blue baseball cap on. Then you have another guy here. He has beige, sort of darkish beige adult legs. He has a blue torso with a sort of brown shirt and blue overcoat print on it. He has blue arms, yellow hands. He has a really excitable sort of excited face on, and then he has a blowing chunk, or about to blow chunks face, which I have actually seen in 2 other sets that I have reviewed. And he has black, sort of short, sort of slightly stylized black hair. You have a child with purple, or sort of lightish purple child legs. She has a silver torso with a jacket print on it with a little flowers all over it. A extremely pale light bluish green combination arms. A yellow hands. She has a single face, which is just sort of smiling face with little freckles and glasses on. And she has short pixie style, very straight black hair. You have a woman here with light blue adult legs, a light blue torso with purple shirt and a light blue sweater or hoodie print on. Light blue arms, yellow hands. She has a single face, which is just sort of a generic smiling woman face on Lego. And then she has black hair that's sort of straight until it hits right about here, and then it sort of curls up on the edges there. There is a guy with sort of a light royal type red adult legs. He has a gray torso print with the same type of bright royal red shirt and a gray hoodie print on it. Gray arms, yellow hands. He has a very sort of wide smiling face with glasses and a bit of raised eyebrows. And then on his second face, he is his glasses are askew and he's asleep. And then he has very short black hair. You have a child here with a teal child legs, teal colored torso with a sort of flannel pajama print on it with little snowflakes on it. She has a teal arms, yellow hands, a very smiling wide kid's face, and a type of face on the other side. And she has black hair that is very straight and goes down to about mid-back and 2 portions that go down to mid-front. There is a a child here with black child legs. He has a red torso with a sort of pink undershirt and sort of red jacket print on it. There is red arms, yellow hands. He has a single face, which is a very, very excited, smiling child's face with a little bit of very faint freckles. And he has short, spiky hair. You have a older woman here who has dark green adult legs, a red torso with a sort of gray sweatshirt, and then red jacket print on it. There are red arms, yellow hands. She has very sort of very nice older woman's facial, crow's feet on the eyes, and glasses. And on the other one, she has a more sort of going, aww type look at a child. I really don't know how to describe it. The eyebrows are slightly more raised and the eyes are a little wider, and there's a bit of about the same smile there. And she has short gray hair that's stylized in a bun in the back. There's an older gentleman here with very dark brown adult legs. He has a black torso with a black sweater print with a scarf. There are black arms, yellow hands. He has a one face on there, older gentleman type face of glasses, a sort of half smirking smile going on, and stubble on his face, and he has very short gray hair. And then we have another person here who has a red gown with sort of roped print on it, a red torso with the rest of a rope print on it. There is a red arms, yellow hands. He has a beard that's sort of like the evil wizard beard, where it's a sort three-pronged in three different bits of hair. He has a single face, which is a bit of a beard and a very wild, very thin mustache, and he's winking. And then the helmet piece that he has on is just a little brick built thing. So those are the minifigures of the set. For the exclusive pieces, for the exclusive prints, you have the minifigure torso with the older gentleman's torso with a scarf, the orange torsos for the first minifigures that I did, the print for the sort of main character of this set. Is it the torso and the legs, or the gown, along with the print for the older woman's torso. There is the head for the gentleman with the sort of gray sweater here. You have the top piece, so it is a diameter 64 by 9.6 number 5 round plate. What more? The 1x2 and the 1x2 flat tile with the sunflower print on it, and the 1x1 round flat stud with the little like sort of gold little oriental design on it. So those are all pieces that have exclusive prints to the set. Pieces with exclusive colors are going to be a 3x2 shaft with 5.9 ball, which is in a bright orange it has never been in before. You have a fabulant pot, or a like big cauldron, which is in a bright red it has never been in before. You have, what else? There is a mini armor shoulder piece that is in a dark azure it's never been in before. You have a 1x4 plate with 2 knobs on either end, which is in a bright yellowish orange that's never been in before. The mini wig number 13, which is the old woman's with the bun, is in a gray that has never been before. And now it says that that's completely exclusive to the set, like never even been in that shape before, but I swear I have seen that in other sets before, so which is why I'm not saying it's completely exclusive, because I have seen it. And Lego does some weird things where they will have a piece and then suddenly decide to change the number, making it look brand new in other databases for whatever weird reason. You have a 3x3 1/4 circle that is in an olive green it's never been in before. There is a bread bun, a 3.2 shaft with knob, which is one of those ones that they use so that, like a minifigure can be shooting lightning out of their hands. A 1x2 round brick 1x2 rounded with 3.2 shaft, and which are all in a warm gold color they have never been in before. Also on here, which is saying it's brand new, but I just count these as exclusive prints. You have a 2x4 flat tile, a 1x2 flat tile, a 1x4 flat tile, in 2 different variants, and a 1x3 flat tile. Those are all the pieces with Chinese writing on them. It says that it's completely brand new, but I just count it as an exclusive print because you can get the tiles, just not the print unless you buy the set. So those are all of the exclusive pieces. You get quite a bit there. Now for the main set, you get this, and it's very nice. It's a nice rounded section of 6 modules. Each module disconnects this way, and it's a little weird because each module sort of has 2 connection points on them, but only one of them will actually connect on there. And you can take this off, and it is sort of you do sort of coordinate it with this middle section. So the middle section is it's a nice little design here. Each of these tiles has a picture that's sort of relevant to each module, so you coordinate there by putting it to the when you're looking at it, the left of the tile. So I would find the one that corresponds to the gold room, and I would stick it to the left of the gold tile on there to put it on here. These main modules allow for multiple connection points, so I could, if I wanted to, stack them up all on top of each other and stick this in like a corner shelf, and you have this really cool just like corner section here. You can also, oh god, pieces falling out, that's a loose piece. You can also stack them in, that is a, should not be a loose piece. You can also stack them in that one way, doing it like, if I can get this to work. Yeah, having it stacked like that pyramid shape. I don't think I quite have it the way that it was in the picture. Yeah, if it's about to fall backwards, but you could stack it in multiple shapes. It is really cool the way that they have built this. There are some pieces on here that I'm looking at that don't quite make really any sense the way they're orientated, but this is a very nice build. So the first room, which is, I'm going to do the main room for the gold minifigure if stuff would just stop falling off. So you sort of situate the guy in the middle there, and all of them have a base with a bit of Chinese print on the corner pieces and walls going up. So this guy has a lot of gold in this room. It's actually quite incredible how much gold pieces you get in there. You do get several interesting bit of gold pieces, including the weird ones. So there's ones in here that look like, if you were to take those 1x2 flat tiles or not studded tiles with the rounded corners where you can stick a shaft into, it looks like they stuck 2 of those in, put a tiny shaft piece in there, and it's like the size of a single brick, but it has like one on the bottom tile, the middle or the top tile, and then the middle tile of a single brick, it's just sort of open with 2 little shafts on them. Apparently they were used in 2 other Monkey Kid sets, and the Chinese New Year set, and the other one that I'm going to be doing next video review. But yeah, you do get quite a bit of gold. So there's a lot of gold, some a lantern here with a tiger print on it, and a little tile with Chinese writing, and you do get quite a bit of gold pieces, some goblets. The hot dog buns is sort of an interesting little component there, and it looks like there's a lot of this 1x2 tile with print on it for like gift that they're using as like a gift representation. Next one I'm going to do is, where is this one? So this one is the one that the grandparents would be in. So I'm going to stick them in there so you can get the full effect of that. So this one here for the grandparents, you have the same base. Usually they're in different colors. So this base was in white. This one is in a nougaty color. Sort of green walls on the bottom and then white near the top with the yellow band going around it as usual. You do have a couple like little gift things here. There is a little Lego bag representation with the sticker with the Lego logo on it, so it looks like they came back from a Lego store. It's pretty neat. You do get some gifts on the side right here. There's a little pot on a table here, 2 chairs beside it, a little shelf of books, a representation of books, and a very, very nice sticker of a tiger, sort of Chinese painting of a tiger there, which is actually very nice. That's actually sort of fancy even for Lego putting stickers on stuff. I really, really like that. The next one is supposed to be... Okay, now the next one is the living room. So you have... Come on, minifigures, get in there. So you have 3 minifigures that are part of this module. Now, of course, the minifigures can all be interchanged, but it's... They were sort of designed for each module here. So... Oh, where's the kid with the phone? So you have a nice little living room with actually like an oven or... Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, never mind, that's not an oven, that's a fish tank. Oops. Okay, so you have a living room. Oh, okay, that is... Okay, I just noticed a really cool part of a sticker here. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I totally recognize them now. Okay, so this is a really cool nod, and I will get to this eventually, but you have this, it has a sort of sand-colored base on it, a little stand with a TV and a guy doing what I assume is like a presentation or karaoke type thing on here. There is a fish tank on the side, a little sofa. You got a little clock and a couple stuff up here for like a trophy and like a little flower. Now the really cool thing is the sticker painting print. So what it shows is it shows 4 minifigures, one holding a lantern and an ox behind them. So this is a nod to the previous the Spring Lantern Festival set from last year, because I actually do recognize these 3 minifigures. One of these 3 minifigures, I can actually tell it by the hair and at least the guy's outfit. These 3 minifigures were in that set. Now, some of them had different torsos and stuff, but the heads and hair should be the same. So they're actually giving a nod to last year's big set, and that is really, really cool. I love that. I never knew that. Oh, that is just so cool. So if you got that set, then you'll get a little reminder of it in this one. Okay, that is really cool. That was a really good set last year to do. The next one is the guy blowing chunks, or about to, and the kid cutting a present. So those minifigures go on here. You have a tree with the little gifts sort of on it. Looks like an orange tree and a pot there. The base is sort of a pale green, and there's some random bits and bobs of stuff on the ground, including a little circle tile with a tiger on it. You have some parcels near the door there. Window, there's some Chinese characters all around the door. Stuff falling off. The door also has a little Chinese character on the front there, and it looks like it's the entryway to out of this very small apartment here. And mainly just sort of stone gray brick type walls. It may even be actually the outside of an apartment now that I think about it. Yeah, no, the way that the windows are orientated, so this is just right outside of a apartment. A very nice little build here too. Next one is the sort of confectionery stand. So we have this stand here with the guy holding a sort of statue here. So he's making things. You get a sort of gray base on this one. There is a gray stone walls. There is a, like, it's really weird. So you have like brown hot dogs hanging from the stand. There is a there's little bits of sunflower packets. There's a little calculator, a little drumsticks, some little celery sticks, I'm gonna guess there, and little like sort of mini microfigure statues here. There's also a little print, the 2x3 print with what looks like a little advertisement for these, so they're like little action figures here, and a little bit of like parcel stuff on the side there, and a nice tiled roof here. So it's a very nice little interesting thing, sort of like a little, oh god, a little shop. One of the things that I forgot to mention while I'm putting this thing back to rights is that underneath the gold room, the one with all the gold in it, there is a, they decided to put in a golden frog for some reason. I have no idea why they put in a golden frog, but it is underneath it. So it's sort of like sometimes they stick like just little like Easter eggs to be hidden under stuff, even though I have no idea what the gold frog means. That's what they stuck there. And then this one looks like a I really couldn't tell you what this one looks like. This is sort of weird. So it looks like they're on a roof. You have, yeah, a little balcony. You get a little bird figure here, which is neat. I don't think I've ever had one of those before. And oh, they are washing off graffiti. So, oh, no. Okay, no, I get it. So there's a really large pane section here with a sticker on it. What they're doing is that they're washing the window out here, or the one person is washing the window. He's sort of doing other stuff I don't quite know. But so the woman is washing the window. There is a little sort of planter box here. You have pants hanging up to dry and a little air conditioning unit right all in there. And then this guy's doing whatever, I don't quite know what he's doing. But that's that module. So this is a very creative set. I like how it is organized around the modules, and you can show off any one at a time, or just deciding to stack them. You could, show off quite a few of them at a time, like that, going all the way up. It is a really cool set, and I like it. So for the build of this set, I'm going to give the build a 4. It was quite interesting. It does get repetitive on certain sections, such as the base, or the way that they will, such as the base and the way they connect and the way that the walls are built, because you basically do it 6 times. The walls are slightly different per module, but the bottom section is pretty much the same every time. It is interesting seeing the way that they created the middle section right here. That is a little unique. I haven't quite seen something like that. And you do get some interesting building techniques from that, but it's not, and it's not too much of a difficult build. So that's going to get a 4 out of 5. The play is going to get a 5. There's quite a bit of play. You have 6 different sections, so 6 different scenes that can be played with here. There are 12 minifigures, a lot of which are going to be, exclusive. Actually, I think pretty much all of them are exclusive to this set. And you can have a lot of fun with it, setting up different scenes, just playing throughout this thing. The display is going to get a 5. This is a fantastic display, whether you stick it on a table or you have it in a corner and you rotate it every day to look at each different scene, or you have it stacked up in a pyramid or whatever. You can display this in multiple ways, and it's going to look great either way, so I'm going to give this thing a 5. The value at the price that you're getting it for and the pieces you're getting it for, value is either sort of spot on in terms of piece for price or excellent for piece for price. Like the people in UK are paying $60 for this, and that's for 1,000 pieces. That's pretty good. Canada, it's about $100 for 1,000 pieces, so that's sort of spot on. You get 12 minifigures, a bunch of pieces that you can't find anywhere else until LEGO finds a use for them, elsewhere, and you get a fantastic little Chinese New Year piece here, so I'm going to give values of 5. This is a fantastic value for a set, as the Chinese New Year sets usually are. They are usually incredible things to build and to just be able to look at after. So I would recommend this for people who have to get the Chinese New Year sets, or people who want a more sort of oriental build from LEGO, as you usually get with the Chinese New Year sets. This is sort of also for people who want to get a lot of minifigures, because these sets, the Chinese New Year sets, always have a decent amount of minifigures for the price that you're buying the set at. The piece price is good, and you're always getting a good amount of minifigures. Like, I think the roller coaster set had 12 minifigures, and you're paying, like, at least in Canada, like 480 pieces for like a 4,000 piece set, and it has still had 12 minifigures. You're paying, like, in Canada, $100 for a 1,000 piece set, which is good enough for piece of price, and you get 12 minifigures too. It's just, they are always good for a piece to price for these sets and for the amount of minifigures that you're getting. So for people who want the minifigures or more oriental experience of LEGO, or just like the Chinese New Year style that LEGO puts out, this is definitely the set for you to get. And with that, I will see you all next time.